While most of us already speculated Saul Canelo Alvarez was unhappy with both Goldenboy Promotions and Dazn due to previous interviews and tweets from him, Alvarez confirmed all the rumors were true by filing a federal court lawsuit against Dazn due to their refusal to pay Canelo the $35 million per fight guaranteed in his original contract. The news was first broken by The Athletic on September 2nd as a sources say type of article, but as of now, other major outlets have also reported on the issue and brought more light and details on the matter. In summary, Alvarez is asking for at least $280 million due to breach of contract, amongst other things, as confirmed by the 24-page lawsuit. Alvarez is also asking for the permission to break away from the contracts with both Dazn and Goldenboy Promotions. In a statement, Canelo said, "I'm the pound-for-pound #1 in the world. I'm not scared of any opponent in the ring, and I'm not going to let failures of my broadcaster or promoters keep me out of the ring. I filed the lawsuit so I can get back to boxing and give my fans the show they deserve." Though, as I stated earlier, it was obvious Alvarez and De La Hoya were not on good terms. The problems with Dazn surround the platform services' disapproval of Canelo's recent opponents on their platform. Alvarez allegedly agreed to 3 opponents per year with at least 1 premium opponent. Problem is, Dazn doesn't qualify Rocky Fielding, Daniel Jacobs, nor Sergey Kovalev as premium opponents for Canelo. So who does Dazn count as premium, you might ask? Well, Gennady Golovkin, of course, who was also recruited to the streaming site to bring in big bucks in a 3rd fight against Canelo. According to Dazn, Goldenboy Promotions had promised them a 3rd fight, but Alvarez had never agreed to the conditions and they were not specifically included in his contract, and Dazn had no legal say who Alvarez chose to fight. As we might recall, Alvarez had agreed to fight Billy Joe Saunders this past May, and he usually fights May 5th, before the pandemic caused the sport to shut down. Also, according to The Athletic and their sources, Dazn only signed off on the $35 million guarantee after Alvarez promised to fight Triple G next in September. The Athletic also says Alvarez was in negotiations with Callum Smith, who, as we know, is also with Dazn, but negotiations fell through when Dazn revealed Alvarez would have to take a pay cut due to the current circumstances, and they did not see Smith or Saunders as premium opponents, clearly pushing Alvarez to fight Golovkin a 3rd time. Since Canelo is signed with Goldenboy as his promoter, regardless of signing an individual contract with Dazn as their broadcaster, he claims it's Goldenboy's responsibility for him to receive the guaranteed amount of his contract with Dazn for the 11 fights they promised him. When Dazn refused their initial promise package for Canelo and his opponent's purse because he never agreed to the 3rd Triple G fight, Alvarez took to file the motion and remained firm that he felt he deserved the money regardless. According to the document, Alvarez was willing to work on a compromise, but Dazn never came forward with a counter offer. This led for Canelo's legal team to now put the load on Goldenboy and demand they find a new broadcast partner for a 2020 bout. According to the court document, Goldenboy told Alvarez that it was in current communications with multiple potential partners, but never assured he would get $35 million per fight from any of them, which is why he is now asking for his remaining balance praised by Dazn, as well as to break free from both Dazn and Goldenboy Promotions. In a response comment to The Athletic, Goldenboy Promotions spokesperson Stephen Friedman said nobody from Goldenboy ever promised anyone that Canelo would fight any specified opponent. He said, "We simply agreed to put on the kind of premier history-making fights we worked on together in 2019. Canelo's beef was with Dazn. They're the ones refusing to honor the contract." Since Goldenboy has their own streaming contract with Dazn, however, Alvarez claims that Goldenboy misled his terms and conditions in order to make it seem a 3rd fight with Golovkin was highly possible. According to the document, Alvarez believes Dazn is using the previously undisclosed representations as an excuse for its failures to approve and pay for Alvarez's bouts in the fall of 2020 and beyond. The issue with this not only revolves around Alvarez possibly not fighting for the remainder of this year, but the uncertainty as to when he will fight and, should the court get prolonged as court cases usually do. Should he be released from both Goldenboy and Dazn, it would cause colossal losses to both of them, while Canelo would surely continue to make millions, either as a free agent for the remainder of the career now, since, he probably got a bad taste of contracts and being bound to a promoter or to a broadcast, or he could, just go with whoever throws the most money at him as terms of either promotion or broadcasting. However, with Dazn taking the major blow, other fighters who also fight on the platform may face themselves with the need to try and find another home for their fights. Not all fighters have the privilege of Alvarez to be easily wanted by other broadcasters or other promoters, and that's when Alvarez's lawsuit immensely hurts other fighters. Goldenboy may have to negotiate a deal to once again broadcast on ESPN like Top Rank does, or will have to broadcast their fights on Facebook Live like they've done so before. Jojo Diaz, one of Goldenboy's champions who fights on Dazn as well, tweeted in frustration wondering when he would fight next now that the feud between Alvarez, Goldenboy, and Dazn is public. As with anything surrounding Saul Canelo Alvarez, boxing enthusiasts and media are going crazy in support and or criticism of the current multi-divisional champion. While some claim Alvarez is acting like a diva and demanding too much during the pandemic, and some will even go to claim he's ducking Golovkin again, others are showing solidarity, claiming he only is asking what he was promised, and Dazn should have made it clear that they only wanted Alvarez if he legally promised a third fight with Golovkin. Lastly, in my opinion, I am more concerned again with those other fighters who will be affected by the feud and will have to also wait on the lawsuit. As for Alvarez, it's a shame he's losing a year of his prime inactive and having to fight battles in courtrooms and not inside the ring as we fans would like. I would like to say though, I do see Jacobs at least as a premium opponent, and he's a top middleweight, and unification with Caleb Smith at 168 would be a tremendous UK mega fight, but Dazn perhaps didn't want Alvarez to win their money by defeating another champion in their own stable. As for Canelo with Goldenboy, it was also obvious they were having issues since they dropped the ball not securing the Kovalev fight before the Yard fight, as Alvarez really wanted, and they failed to communicate with him and secure the title defense against Derevyachenko, which led to Alvarez being stripped of the IBF title. I think signing such a huge deal in general wasn't the way to go for either Canelo or Dazn's part, because they didn't know the platform intentions or whether it would succeed or not in the long term. Now, should Canelo get the balance he's owed and win in court, who knows if Dazn survives, But of course, I want to know your thoughts on the matter. Do you think Canelo's being a diva and unreasonable, especially during COVID? Or do you think he's simply asking to get what he was promised in a contract? Let me know in the comments. Again, like I said, I personally do think Jacobs is a decent premium fighter. And I do think a Caleb Smith fight would be another premium fight because there are unifications. You know what I mean? But people have other thoughts. Dazn definitely, in a way, seems a little bit predatory to have only gotten Canelo and Triple G because of the third fight. But can they afford to lose Canelo? Can Goldenboy afford to lose Canelo? How will other Goldenboy fighters who stream on Dazn be affected by this? It's all in shambles, you guys. Let me know in the comment section what you think. And thank you for tuning in. Subscribe, like, and comment, and send this to all your boxing buddies. Thank you so much. This is Xicana Boxing. I'll see you guys later.